how to win friends and influence people, how to win people to your way of thinking on the principle that says dramatize your ideas. It gets people's attention. He shares of a student that he had named Jim Yeaman that was in the National Cash Register selling business. Now keep in mind this was in the early 1930s, so the examples I'm going to give will hold more weight to you when you understand that. He says he went into a particular store that was using an old cash register. He called it ancient. And he said to the owner, he says, you're losing pennies every time you open and shut that cash register. Now, to you and I, pennies might not seem a lot, but in the 1930s, pennies was a lot. But he said that illustration alone should have caught his attention. But he said, just to make sure, he says, I reached in my pocket, took out a handful of pennies, and threw them across the floor. And he says it startled him. It grabbed his attention, and it helped him understand what he was actually losing by using his old machine. And guess what, my friends? He bought a new cash register. My friends, the visual of dramatizing your ideas, whatever the situation, is powerful if used correctly. As we said in our last video, you can over-dramatize, but if you walk the line of just the right dramatization, my friends, it gets people's attention and it helps them see the picture that you're trying to paint.